You know, I was genuinely confused the first time I saw OmniMark over here. He has such a cool design, and I really thought they were going to use him in a more significant role to show that Mark has like really truly surpassed his father in some sense, because I believe this Mark said he killed his dad, right? And that's an impressive feat. We all know how much of a monster Omni Man is, so I really did think that's what they were going to do. And again, that's why I'm confused, because we didn't see that. You know, like when we saw the Invincible War playoff and we saw him fly ahead of everyone else, I thought they were signifying that, okay, this is going to be the leader, you know, like he is the strongest of all the variants or something, but we didn't really get that at all. Yeah, he did a 2v1 against Mark and he wasn't doing all that great. Sure, he did do some damage to Atom Eve here, but again, it doesn't really matter. Like, he still got kinda whooped, you know what I mean? And yes, technically that proves our Invincible is stronger. I'm not saying it didn't happen. What I am saying though is I really wish they pushed that some more. I really wish they kind of dove into that storyline a lot more, and we just didn't get that. And I think it's fine to point out this about the show. And the reason I'm saying this too is because I've noticed with a lot of my Invincible content, actually with shows in general, any show that I decide to comment on, and even if I criticize it harshly or even slightly, a lot of the fans get really butthurt. They don't realize that you can still love a show and criticize it. You can still point out something's flaws and still enjoy it. I think a lot of people, grown-ass people watching these shows, don't realize that that is a fact. It's something that adults should be able to do, and it is just absolutely pathetic in my opinion. But anyway, so again, like, I really did think they were going to push this OmniMark and give him much more of a significant role, and it was just disappointing that we didn't see that happen, right? It just genuinely sucked. I think the Invincible War was 100% rushed. Someone who read the comics told me the same thing as well. They said that the comics Invincible War read into way more stuff. There wasn't as many like off-screen deaths, and a lot of the other heroes got much more screen time. So I believe that's the reason why this animated series skipped a lot of that content, because they didn't want to extend the budget. And it kind of pisses me off, again, like just even mentioning the budget at all. It pisses me off knowing that Amazon spends some hundreds of millions of dollars on shows we don't like, you know, shows that they cancel. You know, like Rings of Power wasted so much money. Y'all could have put so much of that budget towards Invincible and made it into literally like your flagship series. I hate the fact that a lot of these big executives, they look at cartoons as like this childish thing and pretend it doesn't have the potential to make shitloads of money. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I love a good live action show as well, but there's some animated shows out there that are way better than any live action I've ever seen. You know what I mean? Entertainment is still entertainment. It doesn't really matter. You know, like, I think, like, for example, on my channel I made a video about Berserk, and I said, I truly believe if someone made a Berserk anime, like proper, in the like proper gritty adult way, unfiltered, I truly believe it would blow up to Game of Thrones levels of success. You know, and a lot of people agreed with that video. So it's just crazy to me that these people treat cartoons and animated shows as like you know, like the adopted stepchild. You know what I mean? It just sucks. It really does suck, you know. But anyway, if you all agree with my take on this you know, in this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you disagree, tell me why. If you wish you saw OmniMark here do more in the show, yeah, I think you get my point where I'm coming from. And if you would like to become a character in my comic, all you gotta do is tell me in the comments below. I will add you into the comic for free. You gotta be 18 years and older to get a character though. I do not care how much you like comics, you have to be 18 years and older. Add me on Discord as well, so you could send me a selfie and I can add you to the story and whatnot. Oh, also, we did cross 700,000 views on the channel, so that's pretty fucking awesome.